Hi, this is Frank with Illinois Rocks. I had been using a few hobby tumblers for the last couple months now, and I finally talked my wife into letting me get a fancy tumbler here. So I got one from Highland Park Lapidary. It just came in, so I'm opening it just with you. So let's take a look at what we got. I'm very excited, and it looks absolutely beautiful here. So we can see it looks like it's all like kind of like a stainless steel here. These really nice barrels here. Feels like a really high quality rubber. We got the screws, look to be brass on here. Let's open these up. Oops. So it all seems very high quality. Let's pull it out of the box here and take a look. So just taking a look here, this looks absolutely gorgeous. It weighs, I would say, at least 15 pounds here. It's got some really nice guides here to hold the barrels in place. The screws look like they're brass. Feels like a really nice, high quality barrel. We got the extra, well, not the extra, but we've got the cord here, plugs into the side. This is direct drive, so there's no belts or anything to worry about. I also did order an extra barrel seal and a barrel cover. I figured because it was free shipping for the amount. So let's go plug it in and see how it turns. Excuse my terribly dirty basement here. That's my tool bench. But this, plugging it in here, you can hear the fan going. Other than that, it's not really making any noise at all. I'm going to reserve any judgment though. I'm going to go ahead and put some rocks in here for a while. Just kind of save this video, and I will we'll come back in a couple weeks when we see how it's doing. Hi, welcome back. And I have had the Highland Park Lapidary tumbler for a couple months now. So I just kind of wanted to follow up with my initial thoughts. I'm a total hobbyist here, so these are just kind of what I think about it. First of all, it's worked great for 2 months, no problems, no issues. A couple of concerns though that I do have. The top of it feels it's kind of stamped, and it's actually a little bit difficult to get on the barrel. By no means a deal breaker, but something being new I noticed. For it to spin straight, got to make sure that I kind of press it down properly across it. The other concern I had are parts. I did order an extra of these knurled nuts here. Different than the lower tones. These are brass. So I ordered it when I ordered the actual machine. It's still been out of stock. I assume it's probably because there's kind of a tumbler shortage, I guess you would say right now. So, I mean, with lower tone going out of business, I found something similar on Home Depot. There's nothing wrong with them by any means. I like to have extra parts. So I ordered it when I got it. I'm sure if there was a big issue, they'd probably get me something I could use, or I could just use something from Home Depot. They did reach back out apologizing about the out of stock. So, I mean, good on them. But just something, because I like to have extras. Like, you can get an extra barrel. They have the nut on their website, but they don't have this lid. And again, like I was saying, with this stamped lid, if I dropped it, I think it would dent pretty bad. I don't know if you would get a seal out of it anymore. If anyone out there has one of these, and I don't know if the other barrels of lower tone barrels will fit in it, would love to drop a comment in there. Would love to know about it. Also, just a shout out, there is another gentleman out there, extremely experienced, that has done a real nice review on the machine here, showing I guess you can increase and decrease the speed. He's got instructions on his channel on how to do that. Also just how to align the barrels real well. Otherwise, I would say spend the money and get it. Behind me, I don't know if you can see, I've got 4 of these other hobby tumblers. They're good. I've been running them for 4 months. I did have to put a lower power supply in them to slow down the speed. I don't know if it's the right thing or not to do, but a trick that I got. But out of the 4 of them running nonstop for 4 months, I've broken 1 belt, which I think is pretty good. On the Highland Park though, there's a few other, kind of similar dual barrel tumblers out there on Amazon. It seem to range around $100. I'm not going to name the names of them, but for another $70, this seems way nicer. Seems very heavy duty and seems like a good company. I don't know about any of that personally because, like I said, I'm a hobbyist. This is just something I'm having fun with, but I would wholeheartedly recommend this. It's quiet. It feels substantial. It feels good. I know a lot of people like the Chicago Electric or Harbor Freight. I tried to find one near me. Those are, I think, going for like 70. They're out of stock everywhere. From what I've heard, it's discontinued. Maybe they'll be replaced by something else. We'll see. But I just kind of wanted to follow back up after it's been a few months with my initial thoughts. Again, this is just total amateur hobbyist, unsponsored, but that's what I think of this. I think it's great. I'd say go ahead and order one, maybe get some extra parts. I did order an extra top and a barrel gasket, not the top, but the inner lid and the gasket, and those they were able to fulfill, so that was good. I just don't need to be out of anything. And I know there's usual fixes, like you can get a washer at, whatever hardware store. But a couple of the more pieces, like the top of this or the barrel, that's going to be a little bit tougher. So thanks for watching. Please subscribe. I also do a lot of shorts that I just kind of have a lot of fun with because I've got a total of 6 barrels going right now, and I don't know, there's all kinds of stuff going on in there. So I just throw a couple shorts in there a few times a week. So give them a watch, just something kind of fun. I usually like the satisfaction of just watching how stuff comes along. Thanks a lot, and take care.